Back at it again. It's another episode of Pro Conversations podcast. It's your boy, I love you, Jace.
And this your boy Moot, and it's episode 20, so let's get straight into it.
Oh, LSU, what happened to your boys, dog? You know what I'm saying? They lost the old Miss. Got their threat. Stop that bitch. Like, what happened, bro?
I don't know, bro. Crazy part about this shit is, bro, I feel like our offense has the capability to be scoring 28, 30 points a game, bro. We with the likes of Marion Brown, Garrett, you know what I'm saying, Kane Durham. I feel like we got the best slot in college football in Aaron Anderson. Like, so I don't feel like even the backup to Kane, he nice as hell. Like, we got too many weapons on our offense. Only, you know what I'm saying, be scoring these little at points. Like, I had a problem with this since the Florida game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no reason why we got 5 turnovers and we still only had like 20 points, and the defense scored 6 with a pick 6. So like, what are we doing out here with this offense? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we just be stagnant at times. Some play calls just be crazy. Like, why in the fuck are we doing this in this part of the field? You know what I'm saying? Like, all type of situations. But yeah, man. That was our first real like matchup with a real team, because I feel like the rest of the team we played like Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Florida, them boys ain't hitting on nothing this year. So yeah, we.
Unfortunately.
Oh God, I'm unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, we got beat by them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a team that could end up making, you know what I'm saying, the college football playoffs. So I ain't really too mad at it, but I'm definitely like I said, we are capable of scoring 28, 30. I feel like, so I'm definitely disappointed in them boys, but I feel like we'll get right this week. But how did you feel about it?
It was shocking to me, but not at the same time. Like, I just wasn't expecting them to lose, but at the same time, it's Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? It's a few people out here that don't think Ole Miss is one of the ones. They think they, you know what I'm saying, not a top team or top tier team, and they really are. You know, and that kind of like proves it right there. Um, with how they won, they didn't just win by a hair; they won in a dominant fashion. So it was really nice to see. Hopefully, we see them down the road in the playoffs. You know, that'd be lovely, lovely football to watch.
For sure.
But we talking about Joe Tigers, man. Our dogs lost, man. To Bama, like I really had high hope for them. I was, especially at halftime. I was like, man, they gonna come back. Like the game they had a few weeks ago really had me convinced. I was like, bro, they can lock in, and any comeback is possible with this team, bro. With this defense that they got, everything like that. Any comeback is possible. They can lock this up, and they were not able to recover. Not able to recover how I thought they would. Um, how did you? What was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah. I definitely feel like it was a great game, just because what they scored 21 of those points. So yeah, they I was surprised in them clamping Alabama in the second half, but I was also surprised that they didn't capitalize off that and they only scored that 7. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple things happened in that game that if it goes the other way, you know what I'm saying, we probably saying something different right now. But we ain't finna do all the what else. Other than that though, it was definitely a great game to watch, just because y'all shut out second half, then y'all coming out that third quarter, then scoring. So everybody, you know what I'm saying, thinking like just like you said, like oh yeah, bro, like they finna come back. But shit, that was the last score of the damn game, and they scored 24 in the first half. So um, but it's definitely not nothing to hang your hat on type shit. You know what I'm saying? I definitely just hold on to this. I think that shit only knocked them down to like 12. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that they knocked them down to 12. So like Y'all still a playoff team right now. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with this conference play. And y'all good, twin. Same shit to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Even with y'all getting shut out that second half, go look at y'all mistakes. And y'all good, twin. Did you want to add any more to the
You pretty much summed it up. To be honest with you, I feel like on an entertainment factor though, this next game was pretty crazy. You know, besides some certain things that we seen on the Florida State side, like that was kind of pissing us off. But man, FSU, Virginia Tech. I
Virginia?
mean, not Virginia. My bad. Not Virginia Tech. Shout out to Virginia Tech though. But FSU, Virginia, very entertaining game, bro. Damn, really a shootout. They were going back and forth with it. Just a few like bonehead mistakes on the FSU side. I would say not completely on, but a big part of it was on the quarterback. Like looking ill prepared, not used to the pressure, just making like rushing into decisions, really. Just rushing into decisions. Um, being real hasty. You know what I'm saying? Not really being calm and poised like a quarterback should be. And I don't know, I feel like this really could be a learning experience for him going forward, especially matching up with a team like that.
To do be like that. But Virginia 4-1 though. They top 25. They
Yeah.
25.
Okay, bad. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So I don't know. I hope this is a learning experience for them because, like I said, we've been talking about Florida since the season started, and especially since that game against Alabama on the first game, that it seems that Florida State and Florida, you know, are like switching positions. You know what I'm saying, or who's going to be a dominant team right now. So I don't know. Like I feel like they still trending in that direction. It just was a wake up call. I feel like he'll be better going forward. What did you see out there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like you were saying, I was definitely disappointed in Thomas this game. Don't get me wrong, he definitely did make some plays that almost made up for it. But then when it got to that OT, it was some passes and shit like that. Some situation where he should have just went. Some situation where he just sat too long, held the ball too long. You know what I'm saying? Didn't just throw it away. Um, and end up costing them. You know what I'm saying? Virginia, like we just said, they only got one loss. They a top 25 team. Hey, every time you an underdog, bro, what you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? So they went out there and played their damn heart out. I don't know if y'all ain't do y'all scouting all the way, because they made y'all turn the ball over a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First half, like, let's not forget, y'all had to score 21 in the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Just for this to be a game for it, which I think y'all are one of them teams that's capable of doing that. Y'all have that offense. With Thomas leading y'all, and we didn't see it, just like Jace said in the Alabama game. Like we seen you with that poise, go through your reads, make these passes. I don't know why it wasn't here all of this game, and we only seen flashes of it. But I will say, incredible job by the Virginia D line. They were getting pressure, and you know what I'm saying, putting that pressure on them. So definitely shout out to them. Not Virginia Tech, but Virginia. But um no, yeah, other than that, great game. Went to what, two overtimes with Virginia winning, like we know. Um
Yeah.
on that last drive by Florida State, just mistakes that literally cost them the game, man. But
Very much avoidable.
most definitely, most definitely. But we also had some I guess you could say some controversy Saturday too. When it came to the Notre Dame dub. I'm not gonna really say controversy because it was just more of a coach got fired after that game. Um so Notre Dame did play Arkansas, which I want to say I think Arkansas is a I think they have a pretty great offense. with the players that they have type shit. Like I feel like they are capable of being one of the best offenses in the SEC. It's not showing right now, unfortunately. And yeah, they got their offensive coordinator, right?
Yep.
Yeah, got rid of the offensive coordinator because, as I'm saying, like it's not hitting the way that it's supposed to be hit. But game wise, I don't care. Notre Dame just went out there and showed why they was, you know what I'm saying? Why they was in that championship game last year, so why they did that. You know what I'm saying? So truthfully, we probably wouldn't even talked about this if it wasn't for the coach firing. So I ain't even gonna spend too much time on it. But I do think that the offensive coordinator, not to like say it like that, but I do think he was playing with his job and they did the right thing in firing him. Because like I said, I feel like they have pieces on their offense that could be electric, just being 100. So but yeah. But how did you feel about it, Jay?
I knew that shit was over with at halftime when it was what I think it was like 42-14 at halftime. What are they doing? What are y'all doing? Like what was what's dude name? Last name Love out there going crazy. Like
Running
the
back.
shit that he had the first couple games, he literally had that game, the same amount of stats. Like I was like, oh nah, bro, there's nothing y'all could do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and practice some shit y'all can do going forward. But as far as his game, it's cooked. It's cooked. It's not 28-3. It's not no 17-14. It wasn't none of that. That shit is 42-14. It's done, bro. Especially in the middle of the season like that. There's no point in trying to keep fighting for that shit. It ain't a playoff game or something. So yeah, I feel like they real deal like gave up on, especially on the offensive end. That's a big part of why I feel like he got fired. Bunch of just untimely mistakes and shit. They felt like the team was definitely ill prepared. Not just going into this game, but just the whole season for real. It wasn't just because of this game. The game was the icing on the cake. It was like David Black getting fired after Golden State put 35 on Cleveland head. Like it was the ice on the cake, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and talk about your boy, man, in New York.
Yeah. So to switch on to the NFL side of this football team, man. We all know my boy Dart had his debut, man, from day one. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely one of the advocates who was saying he should be starting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was one of those. Like I feel like he was one of those first day quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was one of those, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was in that top three with like him, Cam Ward, and Shador, you know what I'm saying? In whatever order you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like those were going to be the first three quarterbacks taken, you know what I'm saying? Which we seen I was wrong. But yeah, in his debut, it was nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. He just threw some routine in and out routes, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple big time throws for sure. He got him a rushing touchdown, also passing, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, Malik Neighbors also ended up going down. And man, he out for the season. Which is unfortunate. You hate to see it, you know what I'm saying? Reigning rookie of the year. He was definitely on the big things this year, cooking with Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate he literally got hurt his first game. But even without Neighbors, I definitely do think that they still, you know what I'm saying? They still got a little chance with the players that they have. You know what I'm saying? So
The icing on the cake for this game was literally as soon as it ended, coach was like hugging him like goddamn Steve Nash was hugging KD. I cannot get that image out of my head, bro. He's like, bro, you just saved my job, bro. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Man, he looks super ready. Not even looks ready. I think he is ready to take over. Like Russell Wilson, did have a great few games so far this season, but go ahead and go somewhere else. It's plenty of other jobs out there. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and take not plenty, but it's other jobs out there that you can take. I keep hearing stuff in the air about them needing people in Cincinnati. I've heard Jameis Winston name attached to that as well.
Yeah.
Go over there. Let Jackson go ahead and go crazy over there, and go ahead and take the reins. I was seeing like a QB with great vision, with poise, not afraid to take risks. Also can take off on the run when he need to. So I just seen like a whole bunch of great qualities that can definitely get better as time go by. Like, of course, we didn't see like no 200, 300 yards passing. That's not what we was out there looking for. It's his first game, bro. I think he's gonna have a great career ahead of him, and New York should be definitely happy to have him.
Sure.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. His first fucking game. His first fucking game starting. Goddamn. What's the name? Get injured, bro. Like that's
Neighbors.
yeah. Neighbors get bro. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's literally crazy, bro. Bad timing. Just unlucky right there, bro. But something else is unlucky. Goddamn Ravens lost against the Chiefs. Oh, you look ready to cook up, bro. Go ahead and cook up, bro. What's your
Oh
thoughts
no,
on that?
see,
That
look,
was that
okay.
was crazy.
So going into this game, being a Bills fan now, going into this game, especially after we won, I ain't have to worry
Yep.
about nothing. But I knew coming out of this, one of them boys was about to be 1-3, and I didn't care who. But just as an NFL fan, it was the Ravens and the fucking Chiefs playing. You know what I'm saying? Lamar going against Patrick Mahomes, and with that first drive, I definitely thought that the Ravens were like about to, I don't care, do them how they did us last year. Like, to be 100 with you. Then of course we seen Patrick Mahomes them come right down, you know what I'm saying, get points on the board, get the ball right back, put more points on the board, get a turnover, put points on the board. Then after a while, you know what I'm saying, heading into halftime, we was like, damn, bro, is this gonna get out of hand? Is this gonna be one of them cool games? On the Ravens end, don't get me wrong, they do have a lot of injuries. Even in the third quarter of this game, shit, Lamar ended up getting injured. You know what I'm saying? He's not playing Sunday. Um, oh, I thought you were about to say something.
They linebackers out for the season, and like one of their main linebackers is out for the season, and nigga seen you, on X, bro. Hey, what the Ravens fans at, bro? What going on?
And look,
Because I
and
heard
look, hold on.
taking the temperature.
But look though. It's the only reason, I promise, on everything. It's the only reason I said that. Josh Allen threw a pick, and they was like, "Oh, there he goes. There goes the Mr. Turnover machine again." Just for Lamar to go out there and throw a pick and phone the ball. That's why y'all just need to shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna count. Let's just keep this shit ball, bro. Y'all on some hating ass shit. Like, the man has one turnover, just for your man to go out there and double his turnovers. See, bro, God don't like ugly, bro. Y'all talked all that shit last year, bro. Week 4. We beat y'all 45-10. We playoff time was coming. We matched up with y'all, but y'all don't want to play. We gonna stop it. We win. Then y'all quiet. Let's not get quiet. When y'all beat us, I promise, when y'all beat us 35-10, I wasn't quiet. I was like, GG's. For sure. Hey, we'll see y'all in January. Literally, that's what I told all my Ravens partners. We'll see y'all in January, bro. Good game. I ain't mentioned
Yeah.
no injuries. I ain't doing none of that. I said, cool, good game, bro. For sure. We shouldn't have went out like that, but for sure. Who got the last laugh, nigga? But yeah, man. By the time we got to that damn like third quarter for real, bro, I
But that
ain't count.
big.
That shit was over with. I can't even lie to you. Once we got to that third, it was slick over with, bro. Like I said, Lamar ended up getting injured. Marlon Humphrey ass ended up getting injured. He not playing Sunday either. And Roquan, he not playing Sunday either. They banged up right now, man. I'm not gonna say that's the sole reason for them losing that game for sure. But they definitely banged up. 1-3 going into their next 2 games, probably not having Lamar playing the Texans and the Rams. You know what I'm saying? I would say that their schedule does lighten up. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no more of the Bills, Chiefs, Lions games no more. Like I think the hardest team they probably played after the Rams probably like the Steelers for real conference play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, definitely a good game for the Chiefs though. I don't want to take nothing away from them. Because they did get Xavier Worthy back, and we did see how explosive they could be if
Okay.
he on that
Okay.
field.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
So
wondering if you gonna say that or not. I was
yeah,
like, I got you if you did.
well, no, for sure. So and they only waiting on Rasheed Rice, if I'm not mistaken. He only got about 2 weeks left. I want to say. Um, Unless I'm tripping, and he coming back at the end of the season. But yeah, man. How did you feel about it though, Jason?
Oh, you pretty much summed it up, man. I definitely wasn't expecting them to go out like that. I was expecting a fucking war, like especially both can go down in 1-3. That's a terrible position to be in, especially with the type of aspirations they got. You know what I'm saying? Championship aspirations, not just getting to the playoffs. Like, especially on the Ravens side, like they definitely want to go and get to the championship. That's a next step for real. They did went to
The
in the
conference
playoffs,
championship.
second round, yeah, conference championship, shit like that. They've done that. They need to go to the goddamn finals. That's what we want to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? They in the Boston Celtics thing, like with Jason and them, and they couldn't get to the finals. They just kept Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, yeah, okay, cool. When you gonna get to the next part, bro?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Especially coming off a season like they just had. Derrick Henry coming off a season like he just had, and the expectations are definitely high. So it kind of sucked to see that happen. But Lamar getting injured, a few other key injuries they got, not playing Sunday and this, that, and third, definitely is going to affect them going forward. And I hope, they're able to come back as soon as possible. Because I definitely don't want to see this be a lost season, another lost season
Facts.
for Lamar, bro. Like, I want to see him win, bro. And then, like you said, bro, as Avery did come back, we've been talking about the Chiefs relying heavy on Mahomes just coming up with whatever he can come up with, running down the field and shit like himself 6 years ago and shit. Like he shouldn't have to do all that at this point in his career, but it is what it is. And then I mean, Juju, they still got Juju, but Juju is not Juju of yesteryear, how he used to be. Like
And real quick,
he's not the
I'm not
what's
gonna
up.
count. The young boy they got, Tyquan Thornton. Watch out for him, bro. He's slowly
Okay,
getting better,
gonna
game
take that
in,
next
game
step.
out.
Okay, yeah, I'm fucking with that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They definitely got something to look forward to now. I feel like that momentum is definitely gonna build on
Yeah.
for the Chiefs. I don't know if they go get that extra, appearance and get that ring, that I don't know about all that stuff. Because we seen what happened last year.
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor Swift, man, could get it done. Shit crazy. But switch gears, we going into Cowboys Packers. definitely wasn't expecting that shit to go out like it did. But
Yeah,
I don't understand like the the tie rules in NFL is like crazy. I don't know why they changed them, but we shouldn't be having games ending ties in 2025.
fact.
Like we just saw what happened in the Florida State Virginia game. Like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going into double overtimes, this and third. That's it's high stakes, and it can really be over quickly if you do it that way. Not sit up here for a whole 5 minutes. It is
Yeah,
whole 5 minutes of on the clock, but in actual playing time and timeouts and fouls and all that, it's actually more than that. We're doing all that just to not get a real deal outcome, which is it just kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. So the NFL should definitely look at that with their product going forward. But yeah, it was elite, QB play on both sides. Um, the defense was getting some stops, especially on Jordan Love and shit. Like you were seeing at key points, they were stepping up to the plate,
yeah,
doing what the hell they needed to do. And it was nice for this to be like the game everybody thought it was going to be, because a lot of folks had this circled on their calendar for this being Michael Parsons' return game. So it definitely lived up to the hype. I just wish it had an outcome, which other team it would have been.
yeah,
Because, like I said, we were saying Jordan Love was on fire already to start the season. So it'd have been nice, a nice dub for them, but it'd been nice dub for Dak as well, because Dak had a great start, and he needs to have a better season. The Cowboys as a whole need to have a better season, but he needs to have a better season than they did last year to really get them to advance somewhere, because they're not in the same spot as the Ravens, because they ain't been to the conference championship game, and who the fuck knows. Goddamn me, I wasn't even born. No, I wasn't born. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, man. How did you feel about it?
yeah. Definitely, hell of a game for real, and hell of a game from Dobbs from the Packers and George Pickens from the Cowboys. Them boys was turned, made that game entertaining as hell, literally to the very last snap. You know what I'm saying? Was definitely on the edge on my damn seat watching that shit. Fucking big ass game from Josh Jacobs as well. We just had a great game from two high power offenses. Then we also got some, you know what I'm saying, great defensive sequences, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a great game as a whole for real. And the, that boy Jordan Love had also got that crucial fumble from that it was like a backup D lineman that caused the fumble. And that was a key goddamn what's called right there, because I think they was gonna score on that drive. Um but yeah, man. Great game. Um, and Michael also got his sack on deck. So you know what I'm saying. So hey, other than the in the tie, I know you know what I'm saying. Both sides was kind of, you know what I'm saying, happy, smiling, whatever you want to call it. But in other NFL
Real
news,
quick before we
oh,
move on,
uh-huh.
I just want to throw up honorable mention to the LA Rams 49er game. That was entertaining as well. I'm not gonna lie. Matt Stafford still got it, bro.
Got
Still
fun.
gonna have it. One of the best QBs. Yeah, oh God, one of the best QBs we've ever seen. Um, but 49ers is definitely clicking. They definitely clicking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like the Rams just really lost that game due
Two
to
fumbles, really.
again due to untimely. Yeah, yeah, like really the damn fumble. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. I hope they don't look at this shit and be discouraged. Like they definitely in a good spot. The way
Yeah.
they playing. So yeah. But that was just me, bro. I don't want to throw that out there before we get into the before we wind up wrapping up the NFL.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, just like you said, bro. just like that damn Cowboys and Packers game, but we actually got a result. You know what I'm saying? That was a great ass game.
Dead ass. That's what made me
Fucking,
think about it. Yeah.
fucking. It literally came down to Matt literally driving the ball up the field, them in the rounds, and then you know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, Kyrie Williams, you know what I'm saying, fumbling the ball, which ended up being his second goal line fumble, or well, actually the second one wasn't a goal line fumble. He just got stopped on 4th and 1. Which
Oh
unfortunate,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. They did say that. Yeah.
yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. But just like you said, it's nothing to hang your hat on and be like, damn, bro. Cause I'm not gonna cap. Y'all was literally right there. If y'all don't have on 2 fumbles, we probably haven't another talk. Or if y'all just having at least just one, we probably having another talk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in other NFL news, bro, we end up during that Dolphins game. Unfortunately, Tariq Hill, he had a gruesome injury. I ain't gonna lie to you. Near the right sidelines. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, he out for the season too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate event. Um,
So it's like what dislocated kneecap and like torn ligaments. I want to say
yeah,
something like that.
fact, yeah. You definitely down the right path. Yeah, not to spend too much time on this. Just sending prayers out. You know what I'm saying? You definitely hate to see it, like we always say. Hate to see this shit for the sport or just in general. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody goddamn do what he did. You know what I'm saying? It remind me like of that fucking that Kevin Ware shit back in the day. Like, oh, I mean that shit haunted me. Like, I didn't even want to hoot no more after I seen it. That Paul George shit, like that shit had me like, damn.
Paul George and goddamn Gordon
Gordon
Hayward,
Hayward.
bro.
Oh my god.
Ooh, this nasty, bro.
But yeah,
Just complete disgusting. And they just repeating it. Hey, y'all, if you missed it, if you just
like,
turn it on your TV, look
come
at
on, man.
it, zoom in. Ooh, like,
For the
come on,
30th
dog.
time, here we go. But
Yeah, man. Like I said, like Mook said, definitely crazy to see happen. Not gonna lie, especially like they was actually getting into a flow. Like I don't know if like Tool was mad because of the Cam Newton shit. Like that's what got him started locked in, and he's wild. Not to go too deep into that, but he's wild for saying what he was saying, talking about like a guy off the streets. Like this isn't a guy off the streets. This is fucking Cam Newton. The guy has won at every level. Like, of course, he didn't win a Super Bowl, but he still got them to the Super Bowl.
yeah,
He still went 15 and fucking 1. Like, what are we talking about? He still was an MVP. He still was out there doing Superman and throwing goddamn footballs into the damn stands and shit. Like, one of the best QBs, like, if we just going out talent wise, we ain't got to go resume. Just talent wise of actual ability on the field, one of the best QBs we have ever seen. Like, crazy. Crazy work for you to say that. But anyway, like I was saying, but they were finally getting into a flow. Tyreek was getting into a damn flow. Not gonna lie, Tariq was definitely getting into a damn flow. And like him and Tua finally got on the same page. Like, because I don't know if y'all are familiar. Like, literally, it was like in the last season. He had some comments he made about Miami and him not wanting to be there and doing what's best for his career. This, that, and third, and that kind of rubbed the whole locker room the wrong way. And basically, he was saying that Tua was saying himself that he had to earn the trust of the whole locker room, and like he finally got that trust just to wind up going out on that injury, man. Sad to see. He didn't really look too sad. I don't know, like if it's because he knew it went on ACL, and that could be a reason why he was celebrating. Like,
I
you know,
know
it
the
ain't no
reason.
ACL, it ain't no Achilles. You know what I'm saying? It could be. You know, that's what I feel like it is. He just. But I'm happy I can come back next season, bro. That's what it was. That's what that clap was, bro. He is. Yeah, bro. And my boys from the win the game. That's what it was, bro. Shout out to my dudes, bro. The Dolphins, man. That's what that was, bro. And then, you know, on the Jet side, on the Jet side, like Root seems to disagree with me, but on the Jet side, you know, I love to see Justin Fields starting to try to take over a game. Cause he definitely was like, fuck it at some points. Like, hey bro, I'm not passing this ball. I don't know what's going on out here. I know I can run. I can get it done. And that's what he did. Like that 43-yard rushing touchdown was crazy. He locked in. He like, bro, I'm him. I'm finna get this done. Even though they still didn't win, I definitely love to see that from Justin Fields for real. But what'd you feel like he met before we move on? What did you feel like Tyreek was trying to display while he was on that cart?
I'm gonna play this for everybody first. This 43-yard scramble by Justin Fields.
Streaming it.
Pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, bro, he gone, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Somebody clapping because he gonna be back next year. That nigga gone, bro. Ain't
My
nobody.
boys, bro. My boys.
He ain't gotta play. He ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? He just gonna collect that check and he gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
PTO, bro.
that
Workers
scramble.
comp.
Go ahead.
No, I said workers comp.
There you go, bro. But yeah, that Justin Fields scramble definitely was insane. Too bad they 0-4, but that was an insane touchdown though. I can't even lie to you.
What? Oh God, that was his only highlight, but that was the only highlight I could take from on their side.
But yeah, man. To go on to some boxing news though. Bud Crawford, bro. He ended up getting held getting held at gunpoint by some racist police, man. I'm gonna just say that's crazy. I'm not gonna do too much right now. I'm gonna go more in detail on my next episode, but insane, bro. No matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even finna say nothing. It's just a crazy situation, and it's unfortunate that people of his stature have to go through that, bro. Just cause, you know what I'm saying? But how did you feel about it, Jess?
Oh, that shit was lame. It was just people feeling like the attention should be on them. Like they want to steal the moment. Like he go out there, amazing parade. Everybody coming out, Carisha Shields, all these other famous folks coming out there to celebrate his success, and basically cementing his legacy as one of the best we ever seen. Like with them gloves on, and that happens. Like what it was like later on that the next night, and they basically was like prepared to shoot him. Like you know what I'm saying? They had guns drawn and shit. Like that's insane, bro. Some people egos is like that, bro. So they self esteem is that fucking low to try to do some dumbass shit like that. And I really hope whoever orchestrated that, whoever had that, in they mind, like, oh yeah, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, tone him down or humble him or whatever the case may be. They thought they was gonna do. I really hope they get what coming to them, bro. That's uncalled for, bro. It's a shame that stuff like that is still happening in 2025, but that was happening 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years ago. Like, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. That we
And
still living like that.
real quick, since we on like the topic of like police, so like today, well earlier today, it also came out that Kyron Lacey had nothing to do with that crash. You know what I'm saying? That he got accused
RIP.
of. Yeah, definitely long live him. He had nothing to do with it. Like it happened, and he was like car lengths behind him, like pulling up, seeing it. And there's even body cam of a cop like telling the man that was in the accident what to say and to write down that the green Charger or Challenger, whichever one he had, was the one that caused it. Like insane, bro. Like shit, insane, bro. What these folks get these badges and do, man. I ain't gonna cap, but
That shit is sad, bro. And all that pressure, like just finally, took its toll on him, man. And that shit is really sad, like really sad ending to that story. I mean, I'm happy he finally did get his name cleared, even though it was afterwards. But it's the fact that his legacy is summed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know his family was definitely happy with that part of it. He ain't gotta go out with people still talking down on him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't know. It's just sad, bro. Because at the end of the day, you could change that verdict. You could change public opinion, but you can't change the fact that he gone. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring him back. So that shit just sucks, bro.
But to go on to NBA news though, we just had reported on the Warriors potentially picking up like 4 or 5 players. And a couple of those guys got confirmed. Jace, you want to go ahead and cook up to him? I see you over there with Birdman hands.
Like, bro, we really do this, bro. We really do this journalism, research stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had that before. Shams had it, bro. Like, come on, bro. We already knew what was going on. Now, we didn't know Jonathan Kaminga was gonna sign for 42 mil. We didn't know that now. We ain't had that scoop. I don't think nobody had that scoop. Jonathan Kaminga his damn stuff ain't had that scoop. He ain't know what the fuck was going on, bro. Oh god. And the thing is with that, he still is on the trade block. Like I'm still seeing like they're trying to get rid of him before the All-Star break and looking at teams like the Bulls and Kings still in talks and shit like that. So it's not completely resolved, but excuse me, it's patched up to a degree. I won't even say patched up. Patched up, not the word. It got a band-aid on it or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a few paper towels on. You know what I'm saying? A leaky faucet. They got a few paper towels right there because just a few days ago. What if that was a few days ago? I want to say that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. You had shit. You pull it up. Steve Kerr talking about Jonathan Kaminga's effect on the locker room, and it was something about Jimmy a alpha, Steph a alpha, Draymond a alpha. He ain't basically doing nothing here. Like
to come in and tear a team down. We got a ton of depth on this team. We got a lot of people who can play. We got a lot of guys ready to step in. Jimmy instantly changed our team last year. Jimmy is an alpha. Steph and Draymond are alphas. They run that locker room. I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah, so no, I'm saying shit like that. It's definitely not a resolved situation. I don't expect it to be resolved until he's not on that team anymore. So him and Steve Kerr just don't click. Him and the coaching staff just don't click. I don't know. It's really just the owner. I mean, what they call him, the governor that wants him over there. I don't expect this to last too much longer. It's just like the Jordan Poole situation. That's what sucks about it, At this point in their careers, you should be trying to embrace the younger players, especially the ones you just won a championship with. You shouldn't have pushed Jordan Poole away. You should have, if anything, you should have got rid of Draymond or got Draymond to take more responsibility. And then the same thing with this, I feel like you should embrace Jonathan Kuminga, especially how he wants to play or whatever. Then third, yeah, y'all gave him a pretty short lease. I'm not gonna lie, like I did give him opportunities. You did give him extra minutes and extra time with the ball in his hands, but he had been asking for that, for that development and shit. Y'all just kind of handed it to him out of nowhere, and then injuries happening and this, that, and third. Like, I don't really feel like he hasn't got his fair shot. And even to say this year will be his fair shot, it's not really the same thing because now y'all done added Jimmy Butler, another scorer, another player on the ball. So Oh no, this kind of sucks. It seems like the only young player that they truly are believing in is Pods. They love Pods. Man, they were starting Pods over Clay Thompson, man. That's crazy. But yeah, how did you feel about the Golden State acquisitions?
Yeah.
What's your take?
Oh yeah, just like we said when we talked about it in last EP or 2 EPs ago, yeah, bro. Definitely a plus. With them adding them boy. Curry trying to get fucking 30 from his damn brother. Like, come on, bro. Like, which is crazy because folks wouldn't even have to damn buy no other Curry jersey. How you gonna tell me this not Seth Curry? but but no, yeah, definitely smooth pickups. You know what I'm saying? That whole like Jason was saying with the whole Jonathan Kaminga shit. I'm pretty sure he's still getting traded, and that's the reason they went ahead and got those pickups. They know that they trained him. They probably already in talks with Chicago or some shit, trying to finalize the deal or something. But just like he said, I done seen a couple of deals for the Kings. I think like I seen a deal for like the Hawks. I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But um, I am
Hawks?
definitely, huh?
That'd be crazy. I said the Hawks, nigga. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I had seen some. I ain't really pay too much attention to it though, but I did see something about the Hawks too. But yeah, bro, go ahead. Like I said, get rid of him. Go let him be better than Cade Cunningham somewhere else. Shit, bro.
Well, I keep forgetting he said that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro.
I keep forgetting he said that shit, bro.
But yeah, great pickups though. When it comes to the guys that y'all picked up, great pickup. But to slide to the next topic though, JJ Redick extension. Yeah, man. How you feeling about that Laker fan? 445.
Oh yeah, that shit hard. He definitely deserved it. He was out there coaching his ass off. It's not his fault the team is constructed the way it was last year. Like they definitely improved on that. Add more defense, add Marcus Smart, add they got a healthy Jared Vanderbilt. Um Jake. They added Jake. You know what I'm saying? They added a bunch of Swiss Army knives on the defensive side of the ball. So that's definitely going to improve them going forward. They couldn't do shit with Ant, man. You could put goddamn Luca and Austin Reeves on Ant. But it's nothing you can do with that. I'm sorry, bro. There's nothing you can do with that. Then you can't put LeBron on them because who the fuck guarding Julius Randle? Like it was just unfair. It's just unfair. And I'm glad they saw through that. They didn't just, oh, bro, this what happened to you. We gonna have to play your contract out, and then we'll see what's going. Nah, go ahead. You see, he has an amazing basketball mind. We had been saying that, especially when he got on his own podcast. We was just saying like, oh, bro, JJ Redick really know the fucking game. Like it's like he was a damn point guard. You know what I'm saying? And he was just shooting or whatever. Like he was right there with Chris Paul, but as far as IQ and shit. So yeah, it's definitely a great move. I feel like we do. That I don't think they officially announced the years, but to my knowledge, I think it doesn't end until 2029 or 2030 or something like that. His contract. So yeah, man. Shout out to JJ, man. Shout out to JJ. How'd you feel about it?
Man, okay, I really don't even want to say it, man, because you said everything. I ain't gonna cap, like literally. He deserved it. Shit, like you said, it wasn't his damn fault that roster was constructed like that. Shit, and like you said, y'all got down, done took care of that in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Nigga couldn't do no Ant. Shit, we seen that the whole playoff.
No, that ass, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all didn't hang y'all hat and we're just like, oh, let's go find somebody else, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if that contract is till like 2029, 2030, then that's great. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to JJ.
For sure, for sure. Man, gotta end this off on a hate to end this off on a somber note, but
Okay.
got 3 injuries, man. We won't talk about it's a few other injuries going on, but Scoot Henderson looks like he's gonna be out for a while. He just got a major injury. I don't think he's gonna be out for the whole season though. He should be able to come back probably midway, at least. Like for him to be truly healthy. I would sit him out a significant amount of time. I mean, you're not in the position to win. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Nobody has the Trailblazers to win in the West right now, especially how deep the West is. Like, I'll probably pick the Pelicans to win something over the goddamn Trailblazers, bro. No cap. And they got a bunch of trade talk going on too, but we ain't getting into that right now. So drop my camera. But one thing we talked about that too. Goddamn Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes being on the 76ers seems to have worked out in his favor because Jared McCain has gotten injured again. Literally just got injured again. We was talking about if anything was to get in Quentin Grimes' way, far as getting that money that he feel like he deserved, would be Jared McCain, and he's right back out the picture for the time being, especially to at least start off the season. We'll see how that develops as time goes. Because Quentin Grimes was actually asking for like upwards of $30 million, which is crazy work. Don't know why. I guess because his former teammate Emmanuel quickly got a major contract. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what went into his mind. Y'all didn't make the playoffs. Y'all wasn't like super amazing. And like we said, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, all the other players that significantly get the ball on that team was not playing. We did that. Another major injury to a team that definitely don't need no more fucking injuries or need anything to go wrong right now. It's Memphis. Brandon Clark is injured again. Again. Sad to see. Sad to see. I feel like he probably has like the most major injury out of the 3, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna look at it.
It ain't nobody else on his team doing what he doing.
Oh yeah, far as okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. You're saying on the effect,
Yeah. Fact.
like on the team. Yeah. Yeah,
Jerry
you're
McCain
right.
cool. They got Quentin Grimes, Scoot Henderson. They got Dame back, nigga. I mean, he ain't playing it, you know what I'm saying? But
Like, bro, I was scared for him doing the dribbling when they're taking his picture, bro. I was like, hey, come on, bro. Sit your ass down.
God,
Don't be in the hyperbolic chamber, bro. You ain't got to be over here taking no damn pictures with these people.
I'm telling you.
But goddamn, it's nice to see like players like JT are already out there, Kyrie already out there, running around, shooting the ball and shit. Like it's dope. It's inspiring to see. Hopefully they get back into form because it's like on the other side of that, you see like Tyrese Maxey, not Tyrese Maxey, but you see Tyrese Halliburton saying like he felt like the moment was stolen from him, like a moment of a lifetime, getting injured like that. And I know he's still early on his recovery, but he's just saying like it may be like 2 years, close to 2 years, for he sees the cord and all this is like real heartbreaking, bro. Like, damn, he was that close. Like,
Yeah.
like you felt that. Like, you see him down there crying, bro. It's just, especially how he started that game off, bro. It's crazy, bro. How life does go, bro. But I feel like the basketball guy's gonna be in his corner. The Pacers got a great idea, putting them hard at the point guard position. It's gonna be, they're gonna be exciting. I'm not gonna lie. They're not gonna be as electric as they were last year, really the past 2 years, but I think they're gonna be good, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I think they're gonna be good. They'll still be in the conversation. They're still in the East, so they'll still be in the conversation for sure. But any closing thoughts? Anything you want to add?
No, just get well soon to all them boys. Other than that,
Nah, for real.
yeah, shit, you pretty much summed it up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it ain't really too much we can say about injuries. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hate to see him. You know what I'm saying? Especially like a guy like Brandon Clark and well, shit, really all three of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they recently coming off injuries, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to get injured going into the season, like, I know that shit just heartbreaking, bro. When you didn't train for the shit, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as you right there a week, 2 away, you getting injured, you know what I'm saying? You out for voodoo. Even though some of these guys are coming back and shit like that, but you just never know if that could be an injury that alter your game forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all I really had to add on to it though.
But yeah, man. For another episode of ProConversations podcast. We out.